Hello, this is Justas, Isha Classical Hatha Yoga teacher. Today in this video I will answer a question about empty bowels. As yesterday there was a question like people say, teachers say, Sadhguru say that before yoga we should be with the empty bowels, but how to make it empty because food is traveling through our digestion system quite many hours unless we're eating only fruits. So if we're eating normal food, how to maintain this empty bowels condition in the morning, because you know what, 2 days 2 days don't eat and then it will be empty. No, we need to eat. So there is a little bit misunderstanding here with these empty bowels, and oh, so many mosquitoes are here, so sorry, I will move my hand like this. So there is a little bit misunderstanding of anatomy of these emptying bowels. When we are saying empty bowels, it means large intestine, not all intestine. Small intestines, it can be with food, but large intestine, they should be empty. Because why it should be empty? Because if we are bending forward in some asanas, then there is lots of pressure for inner our organs if large intestines are not empty, because it's full. They are big in size and it takes lots of space inside. And if they are not empty, then it will be lots of extra unnecessary pressure on other organs, which is not good for our health and for the whole system. So that's why we need to empty our bowels, and it takes certain hours for bowels to move, and diet, because if we're eating some very only cooked food, especially if meat non-stop or white flour and grains, not full grains, like some polished grains, then very difficult actually to do all the toilet things in the morning. And another aspect is when we are eating our dinner. It's also important, as it takes around 10 hours. Sadhguru says 10 hours for our system again to be willing to empty bowels. So you count when you want to start yoga. Let's say if you are starting yoga at 5:30, so you want to wake up at 5 and to do all the morning routine before yoga, shower and emptying bowels. So you need to count 10 hours before 5. So if at 5 you want to do yoga, you need to eat dinner at 7. Then it will be 10 hours. If you want to start yoga at Brahmamurtam time, which is the best for spiritual growth, for energetic system, then you need to eat the dinner at 5. So that 10 hours, and at 3 you can wake up, you can clean everything, and then you can start doing practices at 3:30, 3:45. So I think now it should be clear, like no need to wait for 2 days till everything will go. No, it's just large intestine. It should be empty, because if it will not be empty, then unnecessarily gas goes out during yoga. And it's not very pleasant for other people, and it's not good for us actually to have gas in the system. And gas generates in large intestine. If we are not doing potty, if we are not going to toilet, when large intestine the food stayed for a longer time, then gas starts happening, and then it's not good for us. So that's why we need to eat more fruits, more raw vegetables, salads, so that it's easier to push everything. Actually, the whole food is small intestines, everything. It's pushing food, pushing everything. There is other peristaltic movements, but whole food is also pushing itself, so it helps actually a little bit. So just make use of this. Actually, it's not make use, it's kind of mandatory thing for doing yoga safely, so that not to make damage to your system. So if you have more questions about yoga, leave them and I will answer with a video. If you have some questions about this specific topic, also let me know and I will update this topic. Okay, goodbye.